Alright. The Grand Tournament 2020 Mission Pack and Chapter Improved. A lot smaller than the other stuff. So, let's have a look. Apparently the main reason why you get this one is for the points. Apparently that's the point, but if you want to hear about the points, there's not much point to it. Yeah, who knows? It's all a bit strange, isn't it? That opening implement isn't going to work, so let's find a sharper tool. And unfortunately, that sharper tool is not me. Run down the edges. Yes, the wife are pleased to know that I'm not using the good scissors. Yeah, I don't get that. Scissors are scissors for cutting things. I didn't know they could line themselves up to you know, thinky stuff like good or evil. But apparently, scissors do. So I'll show you here from shape. Ta-da! So, 2-in-1, chapter 5, the Unitarium Field Manual. So this is what's been getting everyone in a bit of a squeeze. So yeah, I'll talk about that another time, a bit later. I don't know. I'm from where it's going. Chapter approved, the Grand Tournament. So yeah, I'm as the smell of a new book is just reminds me of libraries in universities. Libraries were safe havens when I was growing up, so yeah. I won't go on much about it because people have gone through and you've seen all this. You've seen that stuff before. So I will go through, have a little look, and come back with some thoughts. They could be good thoughts, they could be bad thoughts, but they'll be thoughts. So just bear with me. You can sing to yourself if you want. Yeah, so here we are. We're going to be reviewing both these. The chapter approved Grand Tournament 2020 and the Unitarium Field Manual. Now, there's really not much to say about this. I'll go with this beast first. It's basically the updated points with pretty pictures, and so there's a pretty picture, and there's a few other pretty pictures in here through here. So you know, that's a nice little spot. But yeah, it's all things. At least the pictures match up with the points. So you know, you've got orcs on this side and a picture of an orc. Now, I have noticed that the pictures in here we've seen before. Well, I've seen before. So, although I hadn't seen that one before, but I don't do gene skills. So yeah. There's not much I can say about that. It's you got to get it for the points. Well, there are other places you can get it, so that's the main reason why you would get this. But it does come with this regardless, so you're going to get it. Now, loving the size. It's nice and handy, and it's got 2 parts, basically. Shows you about, there's an introduction and talks about the Grand Tournament and then objectives. And it covers a few things that aren't in the core book, but then it does have the rules, most of the rules, which is great. So you don't have to take the core book with you. You can basically rely on this. So we've got, most of this has been repeated. So we've got, you know, missions and stuff like that. So and then we've got the basic rules. Again, less artwork, but nice. It's well presented. The rules are nice and easy to read, even though they are smaller, because it's basically, you know, the same format but condensed, and they don't have the wide columns, which is well, you know why, don't you? Yeah, because that would be such a small book that made it even shorter. But yeah, so it has been designed to make it easy to read, and so everything. It even has the glossary of terms for the rules, which is great. So it's you are not going to be you'll be taking this, your codex, and whatever other book. So when I go to my next tournament, I'll be taking this, the Orc Codex, and the Saga of the Beast book, and that's all. That's going to be great. Probably a notepad too, because I like to write things down because I can remember things. And yeah, that's why you take it. It will. One little bug. There could be an issue with this ring binder. After a lot of, if you use it a lot, there may be times where this could tear. So treat it gently, or have sticky tape. I think that could be an issue in the future. But yeah. So yeah, is it worth it? That amount in Australia, $70, which is the same price as a codex. So yeah, as I mentioned in the other video about the core rulebook review, there are places where you can get up to 20% off. Now, Emerald Hobbies, where I got this, and so it cost me $60 with postage. So yeah, that's not too bad, and that's really all I've got to say about it. A lot quicker review this one than the last one, because really we've seen it all before, and but good work, GW, for making us not take a really heavy book to games. Thank you. Now that's been said, I've only got one more thing to say, and that is, if you're going crumping, remember to bash early and bash often. I hope you enjoyed that. You can show your appreciation by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And you can also press that notification button so you don't miss out on my future videos. A big thank you to my Patreon members for helping me out financially. If you would like to become a Patreon member, please head over to the Patreon page. There is a link below, and make a donation. It would be muchly appreciated.